Behind the curtains where the lights don't glow, glow. Lights, cameras rolling, it's time for the show. You got all access now, baby. You're here with Jazzie Belle. Let the show begin. No rules, no maps, just follow the spin. You got the backstage pass, yeah. You got all access now with Jazzie Belle. Let the show begin. You got the backstage pass, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to All Access with Jazzie Belle. And on this show is where I take you all across the globe and let you know where to go and who you should know. And today I have a 2-time Grammy certified singer, songwriter, and pianist. And he's also known for his live interactive request shows here in New York City that has the nightlife in a chokehold, okay? So I'm excited. You guys say hello to Tim Young, aka Daddy.
That's right, Jazzie. You know, you've seen it.
I'm so excited for you to be here
I'm
today.
so happy to be here with you. I've been looking forward to this.
Okay, listen, first of all, we just said this off camera. We was talking about how, you know, what special things can happen when you sliding up in the DMs. So talk to me about how we connected, just in case for the people that don't know.
Yeah, so you reached out to me in a DM, which a rarity in itself for me to ever see them or open them. I love living off of my phone. And if you do get a response from me on Instagram, congrats, like that is a rarity. But I happened to be looking at my phone when you hit me up and I was like, Jazzie Belle, and I opened it, I was like, oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we're besties.
Yes, I was like, come, see the show, have a blast.
Saw
and
the
did
show
you?
and had a super blast. But first of all, let me just say this. A friend of mine sent me your Instagram and was talking about, when I get back to New York, we have to go. And I was like, I'm not waiting for you. What I just saw is a mind-blowing. Like, I have to witness this. Not only witness this, but you have to come on this show so my fans can know about the super talented person that you are. So I'm really, really excited. Because this show is all about letting people know where to go, especially in New York and all across the globe, and let people know, like, this is what's happening and the masterminds behind it. So you're one of the masterminds.
You can add mastermind to that opening
singer, songwriter, pianist, vocalist, all that good stuff. First, when did you realize that you had this talent as a musical artist?
Honestly, I've been doing versions of this since I was 5. I remember I was a church kid growing up, so I was always around stages and performances and music my whole life. I think I was 4 or 5 years old. The first time, like, my mom walked me into a church, and I remember it was a Christmas concert, and I saw people going up and like doing numbers, and I was like, oh, I want to be up there. Yeah. No prompting, no prodding, whatever. I was just like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to be.
The stage.
And immediately, like, I rehearsed a number, and 4 years old, I was up on stage singing in front of people, and it was just the most natural, comfortable thing for me.
Talk about Le Bar Penelope, because I really want people to go to your residency. Bring people into the world and let them know what it's like at this place. Like, what can they expect when they go?
Yeah. So Penelope, Le Bar Penelope, Upper East Side vibes, 60 in Madison. Beautiful spot. It's part of Avra Group. It's their lounge property. It was like a new adventure for them because they do like high-end dining. Yeah, okay. And they wanted to do a space that had more of an entertainment focus. So when they were putting this together, they found me doing a residency at another room, and they approached me like, hey, would you want to try to do a version of your show here? And when I saw the room, I walked in, I was like, yes. Like, the first thing I saw were like 2 cheetah statues like under this beautiful stained glass dome. And I was like, oh, this is daddy energy. Yeah, we can add this to daddy's house for sure. But the room is beautiful, cocktails are gorgeous, and the people that come out, it's a wide gamut, but everybody that's there likes to get dressed up to get down, you know? Put on your best, then we lock the door, and now we're gonna party. We're gonna have a good time.
I've had people say, I saw online that they said that your experience was the highlight of their trip to New York.
And man, I love hearing that, you know? Like, born in Long Island. I've been in the boroughs now, you know, since I was 18. Yeah. So this is home for me, and this was where I wanted to find myself and like, what can I do? Like, what can I bring to the city that feels like me, but adds something to a place that's given me so much?
Yeah.
And for me, this show is that, like, the first time I really, really felt like, I'm contributing something to this culture. Because what I look for when I go out, I want a place that I want to meet everyone I see, and people want to meet me. Like, I want to connect people. I think it's so easy to go to a show where you sit, you see a show, you have a good time, you leave. Right. But I tell everyone in the beginning of my show, I basically sing/shout the rules of my show to everybody. Yeah. But rule number one is, like, I don't care what you do. As long as you're having a good time, so am I. Just don't be quiet. I want you to sing. I want you to clap. I want you to shout. I want you to move around. I want you to meet people. I want you to flirt. Like, open up and really give people permission to unlock themselves for a night. You know, maybe you're a more reserved kind of person during the day, but you know you've got a little something in there. Like, that's why I call myself daddy, because sometimes someone needs to give you permission. And who better than your daddy?
I read somewhere that you performed with the Paul McCartney?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Tell me about that experience.
That one was a wild one. I was playing for his niece's wedding at the Plaza Hotel. Yeah. And they were like, heads up, he might arrive. And I was like, okay, well, we'll see. And, you know, we're up there, we're doing like some more chill dinner music, and there he is. He shows up, he sits down, he's at a banquet table, like, right in front of the stage. Did
they part like the Red Sea for him? Like, how was the vibe when Paul McCartney walked through in the wedding?
The room knew.
Right.
The room knew. You know?
What did it feel like? Did it go still? Did it go...
Yeah, it got royal up in there.
The oxygen left the room.
It got royal up in there. Everybody's posture got a little bit better,
okay,
you know?
Mind you, at this point, you're on stage rocking and rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm up singing in there. He just walks in. I have to keep singing, play it cool. And I was like, oh, wow. All right. And then, you know, sometimes I'm singing a song. Sometimes the band's just playing. Anytime I would start singing, he would, like, stop eating, just, like, watch me sing, and then give me, like... I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not getting thumbs up from Paul McCartney right now. So the night progresses. We get into the dance set. We're having a good time. He comes up to the stage and, like, has me. He's like, come here.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, Paulie. I called the man Paulie.
Are we friends now? First name basis,
I get
nicknames?
real comfortable. I get really, really comfortable.
That's what makes you lovable, though, I think.
Oh, well, you know, I'm a pretty cozy guy.
Yeah, there you go.
But he was like, oh, do you think your band might want to do a song with me? And I was like, yeah, I think they might. Paulie, what do you want to do? He's like, oh, how about Saw Her Standing There? I was like, give me 2 minutes. I run up to my band. I'm like, Saw Her Standing There, E flat. 2 minutes, quick. We like pull up the charts to get ready. He comes up on stage and he starts ripping, and the room exploded. Exploded. I'd never seen anything like it. Yeah. You know, everyone in their lifetime to see something like that happen and organic.
Yes.
Paul McCartney just jumping up on a stage at a wedding with me. Like, let's go.
Well, Tim, that's why I wanted you to tell that story. The thing that I feel those stories to me represent is a testament to your talent, to your personality, and to everything that you embody, which is greatness, because you have greatness approaching you. So that speaks volumes. So when I tell you, my people, when you come to New York, make sure you check out Daddy.
Oh, yes.
Because Paul McCartney said so.
He did. Yeah. Stamp of approval there, I hope.
Do you have anyone on your bucket list that you have to meet that you would love to collab with?
Oh, man. Number one on that list, hands down, is Britney Spears. Hands down.
Favorite song?
Ooh. Why are you going to do that?
To be requested. And I want you to sing this a little bit, just a little melody, little tune. When they sit up there and they give you these notes, what is that one song you was like, yes. This is my time to shine.
That is a hard one because there's different reasons. Like, give me and it's all coming back to me now, Celine Dion, because I'm gonna belt my butt off, and you are gonna try it too.
How does that go?
There were nights when the wind was so cold. Ooh, the echo's nice in here. But my body froze in bed if I just listened to it. Right outside my window, are you swooning yet? That's not the lyric, but I'm coming for you.
I love it. Listen, this is what the people, hey, LeBar Penelope, Tim Young, y'all follow him. Y'all already see this little taste of what you can expect. But I just had to let the people know, the type of talent we have, because we're talking about the Grammys, we're talking about being on stage with Paul McCartney and people wanting requests to sing with you. This is why. Do y'all hear the vocals? Well, listen, we went through a journey with you. We talked about you growing up, church kid, Long Island. But when it comes to you, how would Tim Young, when it's all said and done, how would Tim Young like to be remembered?
Ooh. I would like to be remembered as someone who created a space where no matter what you were going through, you could go there and feel alive again. Music is the place that has brought me life. And for all of the joy I feel and the joy I love to bring to people, that joy was not always present. And sometimes music for me was how I needed to cope or heal through that. And then sometimes it was the escape, the release. And I learned how to find joy and to share joy in music by having to do that for myself. So this show I do, this live request show, for me is about getting people on their feet and feeling good and feeling happy and remembering why we live where we live, why we go out, why we even get into groups and communicate and commune together. And it's easy to forget. For yourself and with each other. So I would like to be remembered as someone who helped you remember how to be happy, how to find joy in that music, and to do it together with people. Because it's so much more fun when you're in a big group of everybody who all want to come and decide, I want to have a good time tonight. Something magical happens with that.
It's better when we do it together.
Hey.
Don't forget, you can catch Tim Young performing live every Wednesday at La Bar Penelope, located at 6th and Madison in New York City. Next up, we have a brave entrepreneur that beat the odds when she decided to open up a Caribbean restaurant right in the heart of Times Square. Now, I already showed you where to party. Now, let me show you where to grub. That's up next on All Access with Jazzie Belle. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Hey everyone, welcome to the premiere show of All Access with your girl Jazzie Belle. On this show is where I take you all across the globe and let you know where to go and who to know. And today I have an amazing guest because she's my amazing friend. She is the owner of Jasmine Caribbean Cuisine. Y'all say hello to the beautiful Jasmine.
Oh, thank you, Jazzie, for having me here today.
No, I'm so happy you're here. You know, with this show, like I said, I want everyone to know, especially when they come to New York City, what it is y'all need to do. Now, on this show, I told y'all where y'all need to party. Now, let me tell y'all where y'all need to grub, okay? Now, first and foremost, Jazz, I told everybody, like, you're my friend. We know each other for a very long time, and I've seen you, you know, grow and blossom in the world, period, but also in this industry of being a restaurant owner. Tell me, first and foremost, what inspired you to open up your restaurant?
What inspired me? I mean, at the time I opened up Jasmine Caribbean Cuisine, it was a pandemic. Everything shut down. Of course, you know, I come from a world of beauty.
Yes.
And I couldn't travel. And one of my clients said to me, I have a restaurant or a space in Times Square. She was like, why don't you come and check it out? And I was just like, okay. She was like, you want to go into the restaurant business? And I was just like, it's COVID. I was just like, I don't want to open up a restaurant right now, but what I'll do is I'll come and look at it.
Right. Okay.
Soon as I went, I fell in love.
Wow.
And 3 months later, Jasmine Caribbean Cuisine was opened.
3 months in the middle of the pandemic.
Middle of the pandemic.
When the world stopped.
Yes.
Nobody's outside.
Yes.
You were crazy and bold enough and smart enough to say, I'm going to do it.
Because at that time, my whole life, I walk in faith and not fear. And I said to myself, why not be a part of opening up New York City in a sense of where people feel like is a place to go. People couldn't travel at that time. So I was like, why not bring a little of my Caribbean, spice, to Times Square? Yeah. So people were coming in and it was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm away. Like, I feel like, you know what? I'm in the Caribbean. Of course, the food is authentic Caribbean food. It's Jamaican, Trinidadian, Antiguan food, Trinidadian food, all flavors.
Yes.
And so when people came in, they were like, wow. It's like they felt the love.
And I know you just celebrated a 5-year anniversary.
Yes.
So when you opened it, what month? So it was in 2020, correct?
Yes, it was in 2020, November 9th. We just had an anniversary. And at the time, it was like full circle for me because my mom ran a French restaurant in the Virgin Islands, but I never thought that I was going to open up a restaurant. Yeah. So it went like full circle. Right. So when I did it, it was just like, I always had parties. I love great food. I traveled all over the world.
Yes.
So for me, it was like easy. And I love to decorate and I know what looks good. And I actually grew up in a restaurant business, so I know how the plates should be set, how the table should be set, how food should taste, and I just went with just how I felt, like what I wanted to give back. And it was just like a place where people, when they come in, they learned about my culture, they were able to eat amazing food, have fabulous drinks, and also to have a staff that really cares.
We're going to get into all that. Now, you said you came from a world of beauty, so for the people that don't know, Jasmine was my hairstylist, y'all. She used to give me the bust downs, the curls. She used to have me looking right, okay? Yes. So I was shocked, too, when I'm like, restaurant, yeah, sure, I'm coming to support, but are you still going to part my hair and hook me up? Like, what? Or are we retired from that? So it is interesting to know that you transitioned from that to being a restaurant owner. Now, you say your friend came to you with this idea, not knowing, I'm sure, that your mother, that you even grew up in the restaurant business. So I'm curious, and I'm sure you probably asked her, like, what made her come to you with this opportunity?
I think because a lot of people know I'm super adventurous.
Yeah.
And I take risks in the sense of whatever I want to do in my life.
Right.
And whatever I do it to the best of my ability. And when she said it to me, it was just like, in which so many people say things like, I had a salon in Nigeria and Sweden and, in different continents. And people are like, so how did you do it? And it's just like I said, I just look at the opportunity. If I can do it, I can do it. If I can't, I say I can't do it. Right. So I come in with that attitude. And like, if I don't know something, I ask questions. I have friends that can help me, or if I don't know, I study it, or, YouTube, Google, you find a way. And I think people are so afraid now to ask for help. So many people are afraid of the what if, or I don't know. And I don't move that way. I go into it positive, because even if you fail, it's okay. It's a learning experience. And I'm coming from two worlds, right? The beauty into restaurant. Restaurant business is the hardest business. It's so hard. But the gratification that I get from it is people like saying, I'm proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Wow, the food is amazing.
It is.
The service, the people that work for me, they're like, oh, they're so kind, so patient. Because sometimes you go in a restaurant and it's like a hustle and bustle, right?
Especially your location where you at, which is, do they call it a restaurant row?
Yes.
A Black woman on the restaurant row, y'all. That's so impressive. Yeah.
Yes. So grateful. So grateful.
I feel like a lot of Caribbean foods all around the world, right?
Yes.
They get under a lot of pressure and scrutiny because I think people are looking for something that's authentic. And there's a lot of Caribbean restaurants, we're not going to say any names, that they're just not as authentic, as people expect. But we find out once we go there, we patronize the place, and it's just like, this is not what it's supposed to. This don't taste like the jerk chicken that I'm used to, or like my people's, So talk to me about what is the secret sauce to the food and the success.
The secret sauce is that I have an amazing chef.
Okay.
Chef Basil. He was the creator of the Rasta Pasta, but we call it Jazzie Pasta. He's been doing it over 40 years.
Okay.
And like he says, when he cooks with love. He cooks with love. Of course, we have so many chefs and, you know, so many different taste buds. But at Jasmine's, we make sure that we stay consistent, we are authentic, and the food is made with love.
Shout out to Chef Basil, the
Exactly.
creator, the inventor of the Rasta Pasta.
Exactly.
I gotta meet this man.
Yes.
What would you tell the people is like the go-to dish, right, that kind of exemplifies the best of what Jasmine Caribbean cuisine has to offer? And then what's the hidden dish that people sleep on and be like, y'all need to be ordering this though?
Ooh, the dish. What everyone loves, our oxtail, our jerk wings, and of course the Jazzie Pasta, because you know Basil, you know
inventor.
the creator,
The creator.
and escabeche is really, really good. We just put something on the menu recently that's so tasty. Is the escabeche shrimp. That has been like, ooh, everyone is like falling in love with it. I mean, everything in a drink. Of course, our Scandal rum punch.
Scandal.
Scandal. Of course, it has to be called Scandal. People have 1, 2, and they're like, okay, what did you put? They feel nice by the time they leave, you know? And then we have the Island Gal. I mean, our drinks are amazing.
What about mentorship? Because you
They
know a
got
lot
me.
of people.
Yeah, I do.
Jazz.
And they were extremely helpful. Like, this is how you should approach certain situation. These are the people that you should use for your paychecks, your accountant. Just giving me direction of how to run a
Anybody you
successful
wanna shout
restaurant.
out?
Of course.
Okay.
Pooh from Brooklyn Chop House.
Okay.
He was one of the person who was extremely helpful in navigating me through the restaurant business.
Nice.
Extremely helpful. He was one of the people.
Shout out to Don Pooh. We got to get him on the show.
Yeah, he was helpful.
What about some of the people? Because Don Pooh is known for having a lot of celebrities come through as well, but you do too. I've seen people pop up on my timeline that you post on your page. I said, is that Idris Elba? Like, what's going on? Why she ain't called me that day? No.
No, that was a funny day when Idris came in.
Tell me about it.
Because when he walked in, it was like a mob of people behind him, and he had his security, and I was just
Really?
like, who? I was like,
Who that?
Because he came with his wife, and it was
Which
like,
is
what
beautiful.
this?
Who's beautiful?
Oh, she's
But
amazing.
I love her too. I follow her. She knows that's our man.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, like she
she's
shares
nice.
him with the world. Not just
Yeah.
like she's always like, look at our husband, y'all. Like
Yeah.
I adore her too.
But my girlfriend, Dawn, she's like a celebrity nail technician. And she's the one that told Idris and his wife about Jasmine's. And I didn't even know they were coming. So this is the funniest thing. Like everyone that comes to the restaurant, they will bring someone with them and I wouldn't even know that they're coming. So it's like a surprise. Or sometimes they will, but it's just, and I even like it like that better because then the impact is even more like everyone is like, oh my God, did you know? And I'm like, no, I didn't. But he's here.
So he came with a bunch of security.
No, he came with one security.
Okay.
And he was walking in, but it was like women like following him into the restaurant. It was like a mob of women following him. And, you know, of course, the restaurant got packed at that point, you know. But you know what? I think that people come to the restaurant, even though it's small and quaint, like, no one bothers them.
Yeah.
They allow them to eat their food.
Yeah.
Like, when they leave, they'll take pictures or whatever. But they just have that, they enjoy the moment. And it's not overwhelming, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why they're continuously coming back.
The thing too, we talked about the support system within the restaurant, but you have an amazing family support system. Talk to me about that.
You know, my mom, my partner, my son. Without them, none of this is possible.
Yeah, I know recently you just went through a huge, big loss within the family, and look at you today. You know, I tell you all the time, Jazz, you do not look like what you went through and what you're going through. If you can, share with the audience just a loss that you experienced recently and how you are able to still stand with us today and be this beautiful specimen that you are.
Yeah. You know, like we talk about family, right? The support system. Well, I just lost my daughter June 9th from epileptoid sarcoma. And if it wasn't for family, to be honest, I wouldn't be here. I mean, the support and the love. And I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm walking through my pain with purpose because it would never go. But I found a way of how I could continue her legacy and how I can help others with grief and give them some form of support through my new podcast called Her Roots Remains. And I dedicate it to my daughter. And I'm finding my peace through that. And I'm okay because I know she's with me.
Yeah.
And God is in control.
Yeah.
And just because I'm going through doesn't mean that I have to look like it.
No.
You know, because I have so many people that depend on me.
Yeah.
And when I have the moments when I need to take a break, I take those breaks.
Okay.
Because my life has totally changed. I love what I do. I will continue being a restaurateur and being in the beauty business. But right now, I want to help others through her legacy.
Thank you for sharing that with us. What do you think your daughter is saying right now, watching you from heaven above?
She would be like, do it, mommy. She would be like, do it. She would be like, I'm so proud of you.
No, Jazz, let me just say this. I love you. I adore you. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate you as a woman, as a black woman out here doing your thing. You are super talented. You are a light. God is shining his light on you and continue to do the work that I feel that he's putting through you to share with the world. Again, I love you and thank you so much for being on All Access with Jazzie Belle. But before you go, if you can, let me know how you feel, like the state that you're in, with everything that we just discussed. If you could sum it up in one word, what would it be?
Live your life.
Live your life.
Because tomorrow is not promised. That's what I want to say.
Okay, you get to give me a sentence or two, but we'll take it.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jazz. Listen, that is a wrap here for All Access with your girl, Jazzie Belle, Jasmine Caribbean Cuisine. Make sure you guys go check it out. Please drop the Addy for the people.
371 West 46th Street between 8th and 9th Avenue in New York City.
And that's where you're going to get your authentic Caribbean cuisines, okay? And thank you guys for being here, and I will see y'all next time right here on All Access with Jazzie Belle. Bye.
Behind the curtains where the lights don't glow, lights, cameras rolling, it's time for the show. You've got all access now, baby, you're here with Jazzie Belle. Let the show begin. No rules, no maps, just follow the spin. You got the backstage pass, yeah. You got all access now with Jazzie Belle. Let the show begin. You got the backstage pass.